Hello everyone, welcome back to Cricket Capital. This is Faisal Hasnain, and today we are going to talk about the history of the ICC in summary, covering the period from 1909 to 2000, some of its milestones, some of the significant dates, and this is part one of a few parts regarding the history of the ICC. Okay, let's get started. So the ICC was formed in 1909 and it was initially named as the Imperial Cricket Conference. The founding members of the ICC are England, Australia, and South Africa, and initially the ICC was set up in order to facilitate and manage the cricketing tours between these three countries, and also they wanted to have a tri-series which they needed to be managed separately. It was initially administered by the Marylebone Cricket Club, the famous MCC, which is based at Lord's Cricket Ground in London. And in 1926, the full members of the ICC expanded to 6 with the admission of West Indies, New Zealand, and India. In 1953, Pakistan was admitted as a full member, making the membership to 7 countries. And in 1965, the ICC was renamed as the International Cricket Conference. In 1965, at the suggestion of Pakistan, the associate membership category was introduced, which is one level below the full members. And in 1970, South Africa was suspended because of its apartheid policies and international sanctions. A significant event took place in 1975 when the ICC held the first Cricket World Cup in England, and what a memorable tournament that was, and a fantastic final between West Indies and Australia that went on till about 8:30 in the evening. And it was such a success that tournament really set the stage for future multinational tournaments by the ICC. In 1981, Sri Lanka was admitted as a full member of the ICC, and in 1984, the ICC introduced the affiliate membership category. This was one level below the associate members. These are countries which are literally just starting out in cricket. And in 1987, it was the first time that the Cricket World Cup was moved outside of England to the subcontinent, to India and Pakistan, who were co-hosts. And this is really an excellent story that I will cover at some stage, because it's very interesting as to how the tournament was actually moved. In 1989, the ICC introduced the match referee system, effectively making the match referee the judge, the final authority on that particular international cricket match. In 1989, the ICC was renamed as what it is now, the International Cricket Council, and it finally became a fully independent governing body as opposed to something like a members club. And the MCC's administrative role was reduced. As a result, in 1989, Lord Colin Cowdrey was appointed as the first president of the ICC, and for the next 2 to 3 years there were some major constitutional reforms and overhauls. Significantly, England and Australia lost their veto power, which they had as founding members. Democratic voting was introduced, and the ICC was fast moving towards becoming a global governing body. South Africa was readmitted as a full member in 1992, and Zimbabwe was admitted as a full member the same year. In 1992, the ICC introduced colored clothing, day-night matches, and white balls in the 1992 Cricket World Cup. In 1993, the ICC established its formal offices as Lords away from the MCC's offices and appointed David Richards of Australia as its first chief executive officer. In 1993, the ICC formed its commercial arm called IDI, ICC Development International Limited, which ran the commercial and event side of the ICC's business, effectively segregating the cricket and the commercial, and this was done for tax reasons and to also limit liability. In 1997, Jagmohan Dalmia of India became the ICC president, and there were some significant positive events that took place during his tenure, including the fact that he raised the entire commercial side of the ICC to a whole new level and was responsible largely for starting the flow of money into the ICC. Mr. Dalmia in 1998 conceived and held the first ICC knockout tournament in Bangladesh. Now, his vision was that there should be an ICC event, the profits from which should actually support the development of cricket and grow cricket in the associate and the affiliate member countries. So the ICC knockout was held, and subsequently the ICC knockout became what is now the Champions Trophy. But its roots of the current Champions Trophy is in the ICC knockout back in 1998. The ICC started adopting a more modern governance structure, and in 2000 the ICC admitted Bangladesh as a full member, bringing the number of full members to 10. Okay, that's where I'm going to pause now in part 1. Part 2, I will cover what I consider to be the golden age of the ICC as far as governance and administration is concerned. Okay, so class dismissed, but only for today. This is Faisal Hussain on Cricket Capital, and I'll see you soon.